Teaching is a craft. It's both an art and a science, and it can't be accomplished by following a recipe. There is no guidebook or instruction manual or how-to video for how to be a great teacher. There is no secret formula or codified list of best practices that will guarantee success in your classroom. This craft of teaching is often messy and confusing. You doubt yourself, you get frustrated, you make mistakes, tons of them. And improvement is painfully slow. And yet, that's the beauty of it. You get to explore like an astronaut. You get to experiment like a scientist. You get to design like an engineer. You get to compose like a musician. And you get to create like an artist. There's no point where you have arrived. As a creative teacher, you're always exploring. You're always experimenting. You're always innovating. But that's what makes the journey so amazing. Please be sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel.
We wanted to talk about 21st century education. We are living through an educational revolution. The pace of change is staggering. Schools, regions, entire countries are turning education on its head and redefining the experiences of students and of teachers. The impact is felt by millions of children and their families around the world. Let's consider for a moment the world in which they live. A world with so much knowledge it's hard to grasp. People are creating 2,000 new websites every hour. They are uploading 35 hours of video every minute and watching 2 billion YouTube videos every day. By the time they leave school, teenagers average nearly 1,000 Facebook friends. They connect with people thousands of miles away as if they were in the same room. They consume, produce, and communicate information in previously unimaginable ways. They truly are the children of a globalized world. And where are they heading as they grow up? To a hyper-connected world with more people and fewer resources. A busy and competitive world full of uncertainties. A workforce that is more mobile and better qualified than ever before. And careers that span multiple jobs, positions and skill sets, some of which haven't been invented yet. In response, education leaders are making big changes. Building 21st century skills, using enabling technologies, and personalising learning to engage students in diverse and creative ways. In South Korea, schools are switching to digital textbooks so students can study anytime and anywhere, with online hours recognised as school attendance. In Denmark, students are using the internet while taking exams. They can access any site they like, even Facebook, as long as they don't message each other or use email. In the USA, ultra-personalised learning approaches allow students to create their own individual schedules. Their interests and performance are logged daily to generate playlists of learning options, with teachers' time freed up to mentor and supervise students. Learning can happen anywhere and everywhere. These examples point the way to ensuring that tomorrow's workers, parents and citizens are more creative problem solvers, better communicators and lifelong learners.
So just about 7 years ago is when Apple released its App Store. Since that time, we've had over 1 billion apps created and over $30 billion paid to app developers. That's a pretty drastic change within just 7 years. 7 years ago, we had some computers looking kind of like this one, and instead of iPhones, we had some big clunky phones like this one. So as our culture and our job market and society is evolving and changing so quickly, how are we as educators in an education system supposed to be preparing students and kids for things that we don't even know what's going to happen yet? We don't know what our job market will be like in 10 years. And so we need to lean to depth of knowledge and DOK levels. We have to get rid of these recall and repeat and memorization that we've been doing for so long in education. It's irrelevant anymore when we can just ask Google or ask Siri. Instead, we have to be able to analyze and critique information and be able to understand concepts, to critically think and use those concepts to solve non-routine problems. With these skills is what's going to prepare our students for what's going to come in the future.